One time I took so much Adderall that I remembered my elementary school locker combination in the middle of a history exam. I'm not sure how much Adderall that has to be, but that man has the focus of a god. Hello everybody, my name is Lumor and welcome back to Kalbus. Today we're going to be looking at brand new sentences, which is when somebody says a sentence that strikes you so hard you have to think, dang, nobody's ever said that before, and then you cry yourself to sleep because you didn't invent such a magical phrase. A guy who lives on my street rang my doorbell and said, "Are you the lesbian who saves the cats?" And I said, "Yes, that's exactly who I am. Let me go and get my coat." God, imagine how many cats must you have rescued for you to be known specifically as the lesbian who rescues cats? Personality is so inspiring that every girl I meet decides to focus on her career again instead of dating. Ooh, that's a mood. I inspire so many people. The word daddy has been so sexualized that my kids are gonna have to call me bruh or some shit. You know what that is? I'm gonna have to channel my inner quite because that is a certifiable bra moment right there. If you neglect your children too much, they may grow up to become a complete jerk. If you don't neglect them enough, they'll be a total snowflake. With just the right amount of neglect, though, you'll have a comedian in the family.
Those who have experienced the most pain laugh the loudest.
What is exactly the argument against allowing felons to vote? Are they all gonna get together and elect a pro-felonies candidate? You know, I personally really like Vermin Supreme because he told me that I'll get a free pony and I can rob banks weekly. This is exceedingly cursed. Hey, what if your nipples clicked in and out like a pen? Oh god, I don't want to think about just getting cold and then just... No, I hate it. Missed an opportunity. Gonorrhea would have been a good name for diarrhea medicine. Aw, ain't that the shits? This is absolutely a brand new sentence. Yarn grown from human skin cells could be knitted into your body. And as the comments have pointed out, Grandma's about to become the dopest surgeon. Only I can understand my kid. She's like, and I'm like, okay, I will get you a piece of sausage in a minute. I think your child is having a stroke, ma'am. My kid crawled into bed with me and was poking my face, and I was cranky. Then he whispered, "You want to hear about the stories in my eyes?" Dreams. He meant dreams. And now I'm not even cranky, because that's the cutest thing I've ever heard. That is cute. But also, I've had this horrible thought of the child from The Shining. Not The Shining. Child from Poltergeist, sitting in front of the TV, turning around, but the TV is their eyes. One nice way to feel better about yourself is to imagine what Steve Irwin would say to you if you were a little snake he found in the desert. Well, I admire being called beautiful. I don't like that his next line is, "I'm gonna poke it with a stick. And we're gonna hopelessly wrestle this bear into submission." I want to do whatever drugs Hieronymus Bosch did when he thought about painting a bird person wearing a kettle as a hat and eating a naked man that is pooping out birds. I don't think that was drugs. I think that's just how the Black Plague really happened. I mean, it's 2020, we're gonna find out about what the plague do anyway. Mr. Peanut died, and at his funeral, the Kool-Aid Man, consoled by Mr. Clean, cried on his grave, and a baby Peanut was born. What the frick is happening anymore? Real talk? Only thing I want to do with Baby Nut is make peanut butter by pulverizing it. It's the worst thing, and I wish that marketing people like myself didn't exist. I once pretended to have a psychotic episode and smashed a MacBook with a bat to keep my brother and his fiance from stumbling across the pictures I photoshopped of her giving birth to me. I hate it. I hate it. That fills me with a visceral feeling of disgust and anger. Oh, God. No. No. Hangman is a lovely childhood game where you slowly draw a man killing himself if another kid can't read your mind. Man, that's a really morbid way of saying I'm bad at Hangman. God put me on this world and said, let this dumbass roam. We're all God's Roombas that he's just let loose. It's true. I've bumped into the wall 7 times today and smeared dog shit on the carpet. I'm a pretty good Roomba. I want to dissect this image. The Twitter is Chicken Nuggets XL, which is perfect because dumplings implied the existence of a large dumple. I want to find the large dumple somewhere in the world. These naturally occurring dimples just exist. I don't know if it's in Korea, I don't know if it's in China, Vietnam, Laos, I don't know, but I want to find the magical mega dimple. I think if I went back in time and gave some medieval bitch even just one of my sour Skittles, they would actually die. Dude, real talk. Like, imagine what kind of heresy you would be, like, tried for back in, like, medieval times. If you gave somebody, like, the sour Skittle dust and went, just kind of, like, just put it up your nose. When a guy is really into you, he doesn't care if you snore while sleeping. He'll be like, snore for me, you sexy diesel-powered generator. I'm using that line now. I will wake my girlfriend up from a dead sleep to say that to her if she snores. If I go single, I'm blaming you. PSA for everyone freaking out about this coronavirus. A country that YouTubed itself into a 21st century measles outbreak does not get to talk shit about anyone else's health practices. Americans. Oh my god, they're so unsafe over there. Also Americans. Look, it's my right to let my kid get polio. They're not wrong though. Next you're gonna try telling me the Earth is a globe and that Antarctica isn't an ice wall that just surrounds us so NASA can subjugate us. She wants a $5,000 ring, $2,500 wedding, $100,000 car, $500,000 house, and all she has to offer is a pre-owned pussy. Shaking my head. 300 credit score wearing a Thoughts hat. I mean, my guy's easily got the like $630,000 for this. I think he can manage. That's like half a college tuition. So this girl was just telling us how she has herpes, and deadass goes, I have, like, Braille code on my vagina? Like, Helen Keller could read a novel off this bitch. This was a real sentence that just came out of this bitch's mouth. That is so horribly tasteless. I love it. Reached the age where sleeping with the wrong pillow feels like I fell out of a 12-story window? That's a mood. That's a mood, and I don't like that that's a mood, because I'm not even that old yet. But I swear to God, if my pillow's at the wrong angle, I wake up like, I'll get down to Walmart, gotta get the brand flakes, they're only on sale until 11. In my defense, Your Honor, I simply do not vibe with the law. Cat owner thinks that losing a 16-year-old pet is worse than losing a 5-year-old child. I agree with the OP. Babies are gay and try to kill themselves all the time. Like, if you give a baby a pistol, it will most likely shoot itself. Now, if you give a cat a pistol, it won't, because it understands gun control and has survival instincts built in, unlike human babies. My God, I'm dying. I mean, he's not wrong, though. I mean, babies will murder you and then themselves. Maggie Simpson proved this. She was next if no one took the gun away from her. I'm sorry, I'm just imagining a cat in Congress just like advocating for gun control, but it's just angrily meowing while waving a pistol around so people think it's making demands. Charlie Day, the absolute legend, the Dayman himself. Cheese is basically heroin for people with a job. He's not wrong. Ever since I got laid off, I've switched my cheese back out for heroin. Like, it's just how society operates. Oh, so when other people call their pets fur babies, it's fine. But when I call my kid a skin dog, somehow I'm disgusting and the worst pediatrician in this hospital. US government plans to use drones to fire vaccine-laced M&Ms near endangered ferrets. There is nothing about this title I don't like. The best part of this title is that in the second half, each new word is completely unpredictable based off of what comes before it. US government plans to use drones to fire. Alright, I see where this is going. Vaccine-laced, wait, M&Ms, what? Near, not at, endangered, what? Ferrets, what? That's actually kind of sick. I wish that the government would start doing that near anti-vaxxer houses. No, Timmy, don't eat the M&Ms, you'll get healthy. My zoologist friend and I were comparing notes, and apparently we've both canceled dates and cut off contact with prospective romantic interests after they indicated a disdain for frogs. Hate each other. Just an idea. Sadly, we're both gay in the wrong direction. You hate to see it. Frog-crossed lovers in a different time. Someone told me he looks like Tupperware after you store your spaghetti and meatballs in it. His face looks like the mahogany-stained asshole of pale white butt cheeks. Truly exactly what we deserved, that the first openly gay candidate is just the squarest, most wonder-bred polo shirt, pleated khakis, howdy neighborino, calling the cops on your party, applesauce is too spicy, music is too loud, no dancing, footloose ass bran muffin of a person. Having a stuffed nose is like breathing in 480p. Accurate. There are approximately 1,010,300 words in the English language. I could never string enough words together to properly express how much I want to hit you with a chair. Alexander Hamilton to Thomas Jefferson. It's nice to see American politics really haven't changed. When I inevitably die early from whatever else my body decides to cook up, I'll strong-arm God into making you happy. That is the wildest frickin' sentence I have ever read. That is some top-tier, like, aggressive romance. Like, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna fist fight God until you smile. Dear Reddit, if you were to have sex with any insect scaled up to human size, what would it be? Freaking disgusting. But I'm not gonna sit here and act like them ants from Bug's Life don't got that wagon. Alright, I guess we're back in Cursed Comments land. So, thank you guys for watching. That's all the time we have today. The subreddit ended. That's it. That was all the posts we could find. So if you liked that brand new sentence video, there should be another one up right now. Thank you very much for watching, Kalbus. My name has been Luma. Remember to subscribe, hit that bell, and as always, I hope to see you in the next Reddit reading reaction video. I don't even know if that's what this is.